Hey everybody, how you doing, Amybeth?
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, Drew.
Yeah, getting warm here. I got my fan on.
Yeah, we've had a heat wave in New York. It's been like over 100 this week.
Wow,
Today's 65 and cloudy. So
I think it's like 78 today in Los Angeles. Not too bad.
yeah.
So, all right. So people should be coming in. So just a reminder for everyone who's watching. Today is creating new worlds in Adobe Firefly with me, Andrew Kavanagh, and my friend Amybeth Menendez.
Hello, hello, hello.
Amybeth is an Adobe certified instructor. You can find her at learnadobe123.com. And I am a Photoshop and Lightroom, as well as Adobe Express, Adobe Firefly teacher, digital artists, and we're both Adobe community experts. Oh, yes. Okay. So people come on in. So okay, well, people come in, I'll explain the concept for today. So for the creating new worlds in Adobe Firefly, Amybeth came up with this wonderful idea where, say, she is putting in the text prompt to create a Adobe Firefly image. I would then also give her some extra suggestions to add of the text prompt. So I'd give her some more text prompts to add to hers to create a new image, and then vice versa. And then we would do a series of that, and then take it a step further. Say Amybeth is creating an image. I would then have her download that image. She would send it to me, and then I would upload it as a reference image into my Adobe Firefly, and then add some text prompts to create it as a new extended image, and then vice versa. And we have people coming in. So that's the concept for today.
Sort of like hot potato, but past the prompt, right? We're gonna like
Yeah,
toss
sure.
the
That's
prompt,
the way.
right? Like hot potato, but hot prompt.
Great. All right. Well, lots of fun to have today. So let me go down. Did you want to go first?
Sure.
So I will.
Well, I've got a list of different tiny worlds, big worlds, all different prompts that we can create. But I thought since the first world, since I was thinking of like, you know, hot potato, since we were tossing the prompt, I thought we would do a potato kingdom. So I have a prompt to create a fantasy world built inside. I mean, I'm just going to start. I'm going to see where it takes us. And
Sure.
then, Andrew, you can add on to my prompt and we'll see where we go from there.
Excellent.
So I'm just going to, and before we end, there was a bunch of, Andrew and I were just talking about, there's a bunch of new drops today in Adobe Firefly, exciting new features. So before we wrap it up, we'll review them. But so let's start with text.
Oh, and before you begin,
Okay.
just hold that thought.
Okay.
Just quickly wanted to, as I tend to do, give a quick shout out first to StreamYard. So StreamYard makes this all possible, live show, streaming to the various Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, sometimes Twitter X. So thank you, StreamYard.
Thank you, StreamYard.
And I'm also a BenQ ambassador. There it is, BenQ. So I want to give a shout out. Always accurate and consistent colors from BenQ, wonderful monitors. As an example, such as the BenQ PD3225U 4K Thunderbolt 3 monitor with the deeper blacks. Beautiful monitors. And I think, Amybeth, do you also use a BenQ monitor?
I do use a BenQ, and besides photo compositing, I do a lot of color correcting, so color accuracy and good representation. I keep all my monitors calibrated. Yep, nothing, all good things to say about the BenQ.
Excellent. All right, so now we're back to your Firefly.
Okay, so I'm on the Firefly homepage. So we're going to start off with text to image, and I'm going to use the Firefly model image 4, And I think for the orientation, I'll do a nice widescreen. I want really high visual intensity. And so, again,
And just remember, do not hit the generate button before I give you my additional text prompts.
okie dokie. Right. Okay, so I'm just going to leave everything, the general default preferences. And I'm going to start off, as I was saying, like hot potato, toss the potato. And I'm going to start off building a fantasy world built entirely inside a massive floating potato. So now
Okay.
you, Andrew, can
So
build
then-
on my prompt.
Okay. And then put
Hot
a
potato.
comma. Put a
The
comma.
potato world. Wait, what?
So put a comma after the word potato,
Okay.
and then say potato has melted butter and sour cream on top.
Potato.
Yeah.
Potato. That's the problem, right? How do you spell potato?
I think that's fine. Yeah.
Has melted butter and
Sour cream. And I think sour cream is probably 2 words. So just
Yeah.
I don't even know if it matters nowadays. I think they can figure it out.
Okay, so this should generate.
Yeah.
You're probably going to make me hungry. It's a good thing I ate dinner.
That's right.
Wow.
I thought I was going to give it a face, though, right? I thought it was going to be like a place.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like a Mr. Potato, but there you could definitely see the potato.
Sure. Yeah, it's pretty cool, though.
Yeah. Oh, look, we got.
Says hello.
We got the whipped. We got the whipped sour cream, and I guess the sunlight is the melted butter on top of the potato.
Nice. Cool.
Pretty cool.
I guess jump back and then I do one. We'll just keep going back and forth for a bit, right?
Okay, sounds good. Yes.
Yeah, that was cool. And make sure you download those. Don't lose those.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm gonna download them, and I'm also gonna share them to the gallery.
That's right. They should give us like a prize if you get your work in the gallery or something, like a T-shirt.
I saw your beautiful video. I loved it. I made a similar one.
Cool.
Yeah.
You got to let me know.
I will.
Okay, so here we are in my Firefly. So Firefly image 4, and then I think landscape usually looks pretty, or widescreen. Maybe widescreen is fun. And I usually tend to like art more than photo because it goes towards kind of the surreal imagery I like to do. Like Amybeth, I don't think I need to have a composition or reference, which we will be swapping those ideas later on anyways. So to begin with, my prompt is, okay. So I'm not sure if mine's a little too long, but you can interject your prompt in between or after. But double exposure of nature mixed with a beautiful Asian woman. Nature imagery fills her face. So it's like a double exposure type of image. So let me know what you want.
Okay. So double exposure. Circling. Unidentified flying objects are circling around her head as she rolls her eyes. No, and her eyes follow.
Okay.
Oh, we're not doing video.
Yeah, I was just saying that sounds perfect for a video, though.
Video, right? Yeah.
But unidentified flying objects are
circle around. Yeah, we'll just do that.
Around her head. Okay.
There you go.
So generate. It's subtle, but like the first one, so you see birds, and then the second one, there's a couple UFOs mixed in with kind of birds.
Kind of a bug UFO.
Yeah. Yeah, here's like UFOs, but they're small as if they could be bugs.
I like how it's Firefly is getting really good though at the double exposure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like
And
it
it's contained nicely.
gets that prompt.
Yeah, and then this could be good for going back.
Hold on one second. Hold on one second.
Sure. So yeah, so simple prompt mixing with the two to create a new one. Maybe I'll do that now. Which was the one I liked? Was it this one or?
Ooh, sorry, I was muted. Sorry about that.
Hey.
Husband's working nights this week, and he's.
But real quick, I think I was just going to show that aspect
Okay.
I was talking about too, and then we'll jump back and
Okay.
let you create. So if I go up to edit top left, you have generate video, generative fill. So if I go to generative fill, I'm in here and it says I can insert, remove, expand. So if I choose remove and I just go in and I kind of paint quickly over those strange UFOs. I thought they'd be like larger, kind of a couple of
like
there's a couple of them in their head.
airplanes circling around, or
So once I do that, it shows you a grid of transparency of where it'll happen, and then I just hit remove, and then it generates, and hopefully it just creates a nice new similar bluish beige background. You can see 3 images being generated at the bottom. Yeah, pretty solid. And that gives you 3 variations. I think the second one's cleanest. And so I would just say keep. And then I could download that if I want.
Nice.
And then I just click the back button. And then I'm back in here.
Back into
Firefly. Into the room. And then I will remove my stage and add your stage. So we're back in Potato Land in the
we are back in Potato Land. Potato Land is on the East Coast. If if the sky was clear tonight, you would have a clear view of the potato star orbiting New York. Okay, so for my second world, I'm going to create something underwater. So how about beneath the jellyfish dome? So I am going to create, let me put my prompt in here, and then you will add to it before I generate.
Right.
So a vibrant undersea village nestled inside the translucent bell of a giant jellyfish. And I'm just going to say glowing with corals and kelp houses, right? So we have a little world. What else would you picture inside my underwater, inside of a jellyfish world?
So taking a kind of hint from Annette, who's one of the attendees, is also admin of the AI art and digital art group. And that dragon.
Hi, Annette.
She says, how about this? And not to add all of it, but
okay. I love the audience participation, Annette.
That's
Thank
right.
you.
So I would put after the word houses, I would say inside the jellyfish, add countless floating iridescent bubbles.
Okay, so I'm going to copy that. And then so inside the jellyfish, countless.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect.
There we go. And
let me go to full screen view so we can see a nice close up on it. There it goes.
Ooh.
Nice colors too.
I like these. I like that.
Great.
I like this one. We've got the whole. And you see, if you think about it, right, being that the tentacles, of a jellyfish thing, so it would have its own, this world would have its own protection, right? The jellyfish dome, right?
Yeah, make sure you submit some of these to the gallery.
Yeah, I really like these. So I'm not going to edit them, but I'm going to.
Bottom right too is the submit. Yeah.
Where is it? Oh, right
bottom,
here. Submit to gallery. So I'm going to submit these to the gallery. I really like these.
And it has Firefly has gotten better with keeping all your works. So I do
Yes.
know that it keeps like a files section of all the previous images you've created. So
Right. I always have trouble finding that, but it's
cool.
whoops. Yeah.
So
I
should
like
should I
okay.
jump
You ready?
back? Yeah, I'll jump back in.
Okay.
Okay. It's a great idea, though. I like this. Okay, so let's see. So I've been doing a series of these that have been pretty successful of a woman made out of porcelain.
Right.
So I wrote a woman made out of porcelain in the style of balanced symmetry, white and blue, detailed facial features. But I'm going to get rid of some of the stuff at the end, and then let Amybeth tell me what else I should add.
Okay. So we have a woman made out of porcelain. Could you read it one more time?
Yeah, in the style of balanced symmetry, white and blue, detailed facial features.
Um,
So you could add
a crown of roses adorns her. A crown of roses adorns her hair.
her head, right?
Yeah, her head.
Here we go.
Ooh, very pretty.
Should I go back in and put the word red roses? I mean, they're beautiful.
Very
blue.
pretty. These are gorgeous, Andrew.
Yeah. So yeah, so I want to submit to gallery. Everything's quicker, which I appreciate about Firefly. That's nice too, right?
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Very gorgeous.
Submit. And then fresh color. That's kind of nice too, yeah.
That looks like she has a rose wig, but I like it.
Right?
Yeah. Or like an Easter hat of roses.
Okay, so not to hog the time, but just to change it up because I like the prompt you edit. I'm just going to say red roses.
Okay.
Just to see, it generates pretty quick nowadays, anyways. So, so now we get red, white, and blue.
Oh, just in time for the 4th of July.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
Cool. Yeah. Submit to gallery. Download. Yeah, these got a nice.
I like that one.
Yeah,
I like the depth of field. The depth of field in the background.
Yeah, exactly. The blurred background gives good depth of field. That's nice. Oh, I like the diamond type of thing.
Super cool.
Yeah, it's good to submit these to gallery. You never know. Okay. Cool. And let's go back to the room.
Okay. And I'm into like these tiny little like, micro worlds. Like I'm really fascinated by them. I love these pictures, the bottom ones. I don't know if I would want to live on a potato. Too much carbs.
That's right.
Too much carbs for me.
Well, I got chubby myself from my birthday and then my anniversary.
I know. Congratulations. Was it 36 years?
32 years.
32. Married. Nice. And 21 again, right? For the birthday?
That's right.
Yep.
21 times 2 add a few.
Right. I know you still get carded when you go to buy liquor, right?
Or the opposite. They're like, would you like a senior discount? So Annette says, Andrew, how about adding kuntsugi? I'm not sure. What is that? But,
yeah, I'm not sure what that is either.
I think it's a style, maybe a Japanese style. But,
okay.
All right. So now it's Amybeth's turn to put in her prompt, and then I'll add a couple.
So I am going to do a cosmic tea party. All right. Should I put the title in too? Like in quotes, maybe?
Right. So highlight that and put the first one in. I don't think you need the quotes though, right?
No, only if I think only if you're trying to get words, quotes, or parentheses.
Instead of the, I would say a cosmic tea party.
A cosmic tea party. Like the Mad Hatter. A surreal asteroid garden. See, this is a little long too. Orbiting as a pink giant where little cosmic beings sit from
I don't know how.
I'm gonna delete everything else
happen.
and let you put after that.
Okay. Cosmic tea party, surreal asteroid garden orbiting a pink gas giant.
What's
What's a pink gas? Okay.
Yeah.
Where little cosmic beings sip tea. That sounds cool. Okay, so how about playing with the giant idea? So if you highlight pink.
Okay.
So instead of pink, we'll say a two-headed angry and happy giant. So
Oh, geez.
See if it creates one head that's angry, one head that's happy.
And there's little cosmic beings around them sipping tea.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm for it.
Cool. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let me go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, nice detail, right? You got to download those.
Yeah.
They get pretty crazy. Like the third one from left.
Okay, wait.
All of
So
them, really.
I'm looking for the two-headed cosmic giant.
Yeah, it didn't take it literally, but it created like a giant kind of monster.
Oh, look, we got an angry moon and angry monster.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know what it did with this one. We have little beings sipping tea. We got two angry.
Yeah, they kind of look angry and happy.
Like gargoyles, right? In a garden. These both look pretty evil too.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, they look pretty creepy. I don't think they're gonna take these to the gallery.
You'll get a warning. You scared us. We can't.
Okay. Well, that one really didn't work out well. But wow, oh, that's funny.
So we were going to do the swap.
Yeah.
The swap image idea, but I'm thinking of something else now.
Okay.
I'm thinking
let's be spontaneous.
That's right. Exactly. Let's create new worlds of spontaneous. Right. So I'm starting to think that maybe what we should do is now go into video. And then I put in I put in a prompt and then you add to the prompt to help me create the video. Does that sound good? But maybe this is what we'll do. We'll put in the prompt, make sure we create the image if we want to use it as reference, then go to video. And then you can help us with the animation, the action prompt. So
we could take any of these images.
I'll show you what I mean. Yes. So
okay. So I know what I'm following. I'm following along. I'm right there with you. I'm right here, Andrew.
There we go. Okay. So I'll put in my prompt, which is this octopus image. I'm not sure how well it'll do. It's kind of hit or miss, but I'll do that. And then I'll take it into video. And then from there, you'll help me with the animation action prompt.
Okay. Ooh, so what was that prompt?
It was supposed to put a face, but I don't know. This is pretty cool, though. I like the image, though. But it was supposed to be octopus with an exquisitely detailed, intricate Asian female face. It kind of disregarded that. But this one does have a face. So if I go to edit, if I say generate video, then now it is created as the frame for the video. So then what we can do to work together is then Amybeth can give me the prompt for the action, for the movement. So what do we want?
So I'm going to copy and
so there's the image. I'm just holding up for a preview. That's the image of the purple blue octopus with somewhat of a face. And then you let me know what the prompt would be.
I'm going to chat you the prompt.
Okay, cool.
Because
Firefly video resolution 720p, widescreen, 24 frames per second. Duration, you can only do 5 seconds for now. And then you put it in the chat.
I put it in the private chat.
Oh, that's a nice one. Yeah. Cool. So the nice long prompt, which hopefully will give us some nice movement here.
Believe
So,
me, I cannot type that fast, so I have help from chat agents.
Okay, cool. So now I hit generate.
Hail the chat agent for prompts.
That's right. So we get this little cute tchotchke or emoji character.
Right. The little lemon head. Hi. He's waving at us. Saying, hi, your video is generating.
It's pretty quick. It's more than half done.
It's much faster, I've noticed.
Yeah.
And one of the releases today was
so there's the video.
Oh, cool. Let's see.
And there's the play button. So now when I hit play,
ooh,
that's a nice world that it's in, right? It's cute. Nice. So download.
It's very hypnotic.
And then let's see, favorites, submit to gallery. So you can still submit videos to gallery, same kind of bottom right area. Cool. And then let me go back to the room, and then it'll be your video.
Nice.
So, there we go.
Okay.
There. Yep. There we go. So yeah. So switch over to video.
Okay. Well, am I gonna create an image first? And then
yeah. So might as well create an image first, then bring it over to video. That's good.
So I am going to create a hidden castle built on the dark side of the moon. Pink Floyd, right?
Yeah.
Pink Floyd reference there. And it was funny. I saw this weather guy, and he was doing song references during his whole weather presentation. It was pretty funny. Anyway, there will be tiny moonfolk brewing ancient elixirs that glow with memory and dream. Okay, so let's just generate and see where this takes us. And then, Andrew, you can prompt on, we'll bring it into the video, and you can, ooh.
Oh, those are nice, yeah. So yeah, click and you can see the larger view and then choose the best one. That's nice.
That one's nice.
The second one has a kind of subtle coloring.
Yeah, I like that one. Kind of like a face back here, right?
Yeah, that's mysterious too. Yeah.
And you got the little
that one I think I liked with the nice.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, so let's generate a video from this.
Generate video.
I'm going to bring this into Firefly, and again, put it as the first frame. We're going to use the regular Firefly video model. We'll do it.
I'd do at least 720, yeah.
Yeah, I usually do 720.
I do the widescreen since the image is widescreen, yeah.
Right, and do you have a particular motion that you want to?
More. Let's see. Like if you go to the prompt area, let's see. Video. So go to prompt and then click. Click in the prompt area, and then I'll give you a prompt.
Yeah, I was waiting to see if you. Oh, okay. Sure. You want me to type it as you speak?
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking as we go.
Challenging me. Okay. It's all right.
Okay. Can you just gently hover over the frame again, just so I can see a preview? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Let's see. I would say fog from the bottom drifts around the island, comma.
Fog from the bottom drifts around.
Comma. And then I would say clouds float around the castle. and then comma, and I would say dark birds fly around. I mean, I guess you could say crows or something like that, but I think dark birds are fine, right? Crows fly around.
Okay.
Yeah, that could be fine. Generate. There we go.
This video would probably be a good video to bring in the add sound to video, right?
Sure, if you want to show that too, yeah.
I haven't used it yet, but we can try it.
Seems some pretty good, realistic prompts, so hopefully it'll just incorporate well with the image. Okay.
Ooh,
That's nice. I'm glad I added the
that's like the birds.
Yeah, you can see a bit of the fog rising. The clouds didn't really move.
Well, they
moved a
are.
little.
They are. The clouds are.
The fog is quite nice, and the birds are the best, though. The
Yeah.
birds are good.
Creepy.
Yeah, they come in kind of like, from close up to distant, so good depth of field. That's nice. Make sure you submit that to the gallery as well as download.
Submit to gallery. Do we want to try and add cawing crows to this?
So would that be at the top left for edit? Can you go to your video?
Let's see. Well, I know that if I download this,
there's no direct way though. It's too bad they don't give you a direct.
Let's see. Well, let's see. Generate sound effects. Look at that. A new feature.
Where's that?
Wow. Okay.
How did you find that though?
So when I hovered over it, it was right on top. There was a little icon with an AI thing, and it said, okay, so we already have our media. So this is the new generate sound effects feature that came out in Adobe Firefly. I believe they released it today. So I could record I could use a text prompt like birds chirping, right? Or
I would say crows cawing.
And I'm gonna say cawing.
I think that's how you say it, yeah.
And
I would say mix of loud and faded sounds. Yeah.
Or the wind blowing. How about
and then for net, the videos are only 5 seconds in Firefly.
Yeah, mixed with light.
I wish they were 10 seconds at least. But
I think it's 10 with this one says 5 if you look at it. But you can mix different audio tracks and you could bring in different video clips with the sound. All right, so let's just try this. Sound of light, wind. Okay. So.
And then I guess you just hit generate there at the blue button.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
close that. Yeah.
And again, you could record your own voice. So I could go caw.
Exactly. Yeah.
If I wanted to, and right.
Here we go.
You like my bird sounds? Okay, so let's hear. Oh, look, it gives you 4 different variations.
Oh no, I can't hear it though. Can you hear it?
Can you hear it?
No.
Oh, no way.
That's frustrating.
Oh, so how do I get that for you to hear? Is it in the StreamYard?
I think what you might have to do is
share my whole screen.
No, like choose which variation you like, then download it, and then see if you can upload it to StreamYard under the media assets.
Okay, so I'm gonna download this. I'm gonna hit. Oh no way! That stinks.
What happened?
No, it stinks that you can't hear it. Okay.
Yeah. I think it's a StreamYard signal.
I'm not sure. I'm gonna send it to you on Facebook Messenger because I'm not sure where to put it in StreamYard.
Okay. Just let me know when you upload it.
Okay, hold on. Downloads. Okay, I sent it to you in Facebook. So I wonder what my settings need to be for you to hear.
Okay.
My
Okay, I think it downloaded it. So then I will upload it in StreamYard. Video clips.
I wonder if I use my MacBook speakers. I'm gonna try and switch my.
Oh, I'm about to upload it. So let me see if
Okay.
it works. Yeah.
But let me know if you hear this. No.
Well, you sent me a WAV file though, so it's audio clip, and I need to upload a video clip. Can you send me the video? The whole file?
You want the whole file?
Yeah, the video.
Okay.
So if you download the whole video, not sure how large it'll be though, but we'll see. Say there's a sound clip.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, there's background music. I could see about add music.
I don't know why it's not.
Okay, I can open it as background music as an example. So here it's coming in. So just keep your eye on the image, and then I'm going to now play the sound. Let me know if you can hear it. You can hear it, right?
I can hear it, yeah. Can everybody else hear it? That's pretty cool though, right?
Yeah, it works well.
Yeah. So I added the audio track, so let me try to play it one more time. You still can't hear it, right?
No, it's just the way that StreamYard works. I think you have to upload it.
Okay. It's pretty cool though. I really like this. All right, so we're gonna have to figure out how we could do
Yeah,
this.
it's not too bad. You just download it and then upload it
Yeah.
as background music in StreamYard. So
Right.
cool.
Nice. You know what? Because yeah,
Pretty cool.
I'd really like to practice that with my voice. You know.
Cool. So let me.
Okay, so let's go back to let's just go back to doing the video thing, right? We'll figure that out.
Yeah, we'll just do the video, but we got a good taste of it making sound. So that's cool.
Yeah. No, I think it's like super cool.
Okay. So I'm going to. Okay, so yeah, go back and create the image first. So select that area, paste in shimmering as if made of light. And then I see that it's.
Tell Annette that by default. Oh, well, Annette, by default, it looked like the video was 6 seconds long, but I did.
It's only 5. I think it's only 5.
Okay, but I did read somewhere that you know.
So this is the new image.
Yeah.
I like the idea of the planets. It seems like something that. So maybe this one, and then I'll just say edit, generate video.
I'm not seeing your screen, Andrew.
Oh, okay, sorry.
That's okay.
So yeah, so if I hover, is it working? Yeah, if I hover, you can see. Yeah, so this is. I had a series of 4, but I was checking messages too. That's the hard part of hosting these things. Is you're like trying to do 2 or 3 things at once. Okay, so that's the image. So then Amybeth will give me the prompt to animate. I'm going to change the resolution 720 widescreen.
Can you hover over the image one more time so I can?
Sure. So it's kind of like
thinking
woman meditating, and then the worlds are floating around her.
Yeah. Well, so we could easily just do the worlds are floating around around the beautiful woman as her eyes slowly open.
Or should I say, as the woman blinks?
As the woman blinks, yeah, and the colors of the solar system, I guess, change in iridescent
colors.
Yeah.
Well, let's give it some real detail. So the colors of the solar system change from full spectrum to what colors? Should we say like green and blue or blue and purple? Or...
So we need a prompt to animate
Well,
a
we'll just focus
beautiful
on
woman with planets orbiting around her head.
right worlds. I'll say orbiting instead of floating. And then so colors of the solar system change from full spectrum to, and then you want to give me 2 different colors that it could change to?
Wait, I got a prompt for you right here. I put it in the private chat. I'm really quick with the chat GBT. A serene.
We already
woman.
kind of already have the prompt.
Oh, okay.
Just
All
give
right.
me 2 colors.
Purple and yellow.
Yellow and purple. I think the dog's excited to see.
Yeah. Come here.
Okay, the world's orbiting.
She wants to see what you're doing.
Say hi.
Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna hit
She's an
generate.
attention seeker.
Cute. Okay, so
Okay, so now we
generating
have
video.
a little orange video.
Yeah. Now the prompt that you put in the chat might be a good one for you to copy or keep copied and then
And
put in
start an image and then
and create a new image and video and then
I will.
Okay, so here's the image.
Ooh.
And I'm just gonna go to full screen.
Firefly really has come a long way, right?
I think so. More depth and more kind of realistic.
Yeah.
So this one, the
The planets aren't really moving.
yeah, the planets aren't really moving. It's kind of slowly coming closer and their eyes open. I'm going to switch it to floating worlds.
Okay.
Floating around the
Floating
woman.
worlds around the woman. Yeah. What did we have before? Orbiting?
Yeah. Woman's floating, worlds floating fast.
Circling or circling.
Yeah, circling is better. Worlds circling fast from a woman. A woman's head as I don't think you need to keep saying the woman, so I'll say she blinks. Okay, now let's try that again. So world circling fast around the woman's head as she blinks. Colors of the solar system change from full spectrum to yellow and purple. Pretty fast, already more than half done already. Okay, here's the image. Slight different prompt. Go full screen and then click play. It really doesn't want, it's like too much work for it or something, so it doesn't conks out with the movement of the planets.
I wonder if you took away the reference image and just prompted that video, if you would get orbiting worlds.
Right, but then it wouldn't reference that.
Oh, the
look.
woman.
But let's try it though.
On to the next one.
Should I just get rid of? I'll get rid of the image.
Yeah.
And it's circling fast around a woman's head.
A beautiful woman. Yeah.
She blinks.
Okay, let's just.
Now we do this without a reference image frame, and then just see what it comes up with. Here we go. Here we go. Dog's excited to see.
I know. I'm tossing her treats. I got a couple treats.
Cute. Okay. So
Okay.
Very, very different. Yeah. So
yeah.
Okay. So let me go full screen and then play.
Okay. Well,
I
we
kind of wish
have
it showed
orbiting
her.
planets.
Yeah, I kind of just wish it showed her full face, though.
Yeah. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, the one you can choose. Okay, so here you can choose style. So now if I choose vector art, I'm curious what it'll do. So hit generate, but I chose under style vector art to give it the kind of more like art, flat, different color image. But hopefully it'll show the full face.
I haven't experimented with the vector video. That's pretty cool for storyboarding.
Yeah, so under style, I give you 2D, 3D, anime, black and white, cinematic, claymation, fantasy. Yeah, so this is nice. So this is more
Oh,
like
very
kind of
nice.
illustration.
That's a cool
So,
one.
yeah, so I just go over and hit play. Oh, so that's nice. That's
Yeah.
successful. Yeah, that's a good one. So I can
mean,
download it, favorite it, and submit to gallery.
Bam.
Cool. Let me jump back in the room and then
Hey.
share. Oops. Share Amybeth's screen. Okay, there you go.
I had a double exposure there for a minute.
Yeah, right.
Your screen.
A StreamYard double exposure.
Yeah, our screens were coming together from coast to coast. Okay, so I'm going to start out with my otherworldly woman floating in space, and I'm going to make a nice image. Okay, and since you already have my prompt, so let me. I'm back in my text to image again. Firefly 4, visual intensity. Let's put that up a little higher.
So you're still in the hidden castle if you want to change that prompt.
Yeah, no. I'm going to copy and paste. Bam. So a serene, otherworldly woman floating in space.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Her long hair flowing like ink across the cosmos. She's dressed in a shimmering gown made of stardust and nebula with soft radiant light emanating from her skin. Around her
So for this
solar system orbits. What's that?
I was going to say for this one, what I would do is after you generate the image and then you bring it into video.
You're prompting it.
No, I would use your prompt again and just use the same prompt and see because I'm curious.
Oh, okay, cute. That's a good idea. Yeah. So, because basically, yeah, the prompt describes
motion a bit.
Emotion. Yeah. So let's do that.
Yeah, that would be cool. I like the third one from left.
Yeah, I do too.
So
I probably should have said, oh, I like that one too.
Yeah.
Probably should have said like a hyper realistic.
That one's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, that is very pretty. That one's pretty too. Well, I will go back and submit these, but let's use this one right here, right? I like this one.
And then top
got a nice glow about her. I'm going to say edit, generate video. And again, that's my starting frame. And now, so let's take that.
I would put the same prompt in. Right?
Yeah, I am. And see if it applies the motion.
I wonder if it'll change the image at all since it's so descriptive,
Right. I was going to point out how consistent
there we go. So
choosing your first frame really the aesthetics of the images.
I think it's already
changing, right?
Yeah. Here we go. Play.
Oh wow, she's like
she's floating upwards.
Oh, cool. I love this.
I like that the trail of the universe.
Yeah. I really like that.
So one thing that I think would be great for Firefly, when I see these type of images, I'm like, it'd be really nice if there was a way that they were longer, like 10 seconds.
Right.
But if there was like a slider for the speed, so that you could decide if it's a little bit faster or a lot faster, But that's pretty successful.
Yeah, I like that one. Cool.
Pretty cool.
Okay.
Okay, last image from me. Okay, so now we're back in my Firefly. So I'm going to go to back to text to image. And I put in surreal image, glowing, shimmering as if made of light, woman's face. That's nice. I like the blue. Clay.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
And what was it? Oh, I like that one. I like them all, really.
Yeah, that's pretty good. 1, 2.
I like that one. That one, pretty cool. That one's really cool.
Fourth one or second one? Second one or fourth?
Can we get some audience weighing in?
That's right. Number 2 or number 4, everybody? I'll go back to this view so you can see. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let us know in the comments, and then we will generate video from that. Let us know, Annette and others. Don't be shy. I see that there are people still watching.
Okay, I'll pick number 2.
Okay, number 2. So I say edit, generate video. And there it is as the first frame. And then for the prompt, did you want to tell me or did you want to paste a
let me see the image again.
Okay, so the image is the woman looking left with the planets around, nice vivid colors.
So I want to say, like, as the planets orbit in a circular motion around her head, she turns her head from left to right. I want to see if she can, how Firefly is going to handle, or she looks forward. So let's not make her turn 180 degrees, but maybe just
okay. Planets orbit around her head as she turns her head.
Turns her head to look forward. That's right. into the camera or forward.
No, it's good to say into the camera. I think then you get a better.
Okay, into the camera.
Is that good?
Yeah.
You can always add to it after it. So hit generate. You get the emoji. See the progress circle appearing.
Annette and Noel and Nicole, who's watching on LinkedIn, just said number 2. So, and opens her eyes. Annette wants to see her eyes open.
Yeah, we can add that to the next one.
Okay.
3/4 done. Pretty fast.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll go full screen and then hit the play button. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, fire, Andrew. Just fire.
Nice. So yeah, that's a nice movement.
That one is fire. I'm shocked. Not that I'm shocked, but I'm impressed that
yeah, cool.
They were able to actually turn her head. Yeah. Always good to give feedback on an image when you like it, because then they know that they're doing a great job.
Okay. Let's jump back to the room. You want to do one more, Amybeth?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any beautiful women prompts, but I like the magical, mystical underworld fairy prompts.
Yeah, we can do landscape.
But so for my last, I'm gonna go back underwater, and hopefully I'm gonna create a world that is that exists on top of the whale, of the back of a whale. Right, so
cool.
A floating world atop the back of a sky whale, like
nice,
drifting through
candy-colored clouds.
Yeah,
sounds like the David
an entire town on his back made of cloud wood and
candy-colored clouds is like that Roy Orbison song and
yeah. I don't know if it's going to do children sliding down rainbows, but let's see.
Sure,
right?
Might as well try.
Yeah. There we go. What? Oh, you know what? It doesn't like children.
That's right. I would just get rid of that. And
I am.
Maybe the whole thing.
Yeah.
Lanterns glow. LA.
Yeah. Right. LA.
Yeah, and get rid of the space. Yeah, there we go. That looks good.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh,
Oh, yeah. Click on it for larger view. I'll go
Oh.
to full screen.
pretty cool.
Those are very good.
So, no more 747s, right? We
Those
will
would
not.
make like a nice children's book, right?
It would be, right? Pretty cool. I like this one.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some balloons going on there. Okay, so let's go back and let's look. So we have image number 1. So we can take an audience photo again. We have the
Okay, that's
3
nice.
whales with
Nice with the
lanterns.
house on top.
Lanterns aglow. And then
I
this
kind of
one-
like 1.
yeah, I think I like 1 the best. This one's pretty cool too. Why don't we go to 1?
Yeah, go to 1 and
We'll bring it into video, right?
Yeah.
And Andrew, do you want to give me your prompt?
okay. So let's see. Balloons float upwards. Comma, as the whales float from left to right. And was there any other image elements? Oh, the house.
Well, we have the balloons, we have the whales, and we have the little villages, but
maybe
and the clouds maybe.
I would say after whales from left to right, comma, maybe lights inside the house glow.
Oh yeah.
Glow and flicker. Lights inside the house glow and flicker. Nice. That sounds good. Good
Yeah.
mix.
That sounds storybook like, right?
Yeah. Yeah, 3/4 already. I'll go to full screen view. You want to hit play?
Yes.
There we go.
Ooh.
So the whales go up
it?
as well.
Can you see the full screen view? No.
Yeah, but it's like it looks cool, but it looks like everything's going upwards.
Yeah, I know. It
One of
looks
the
like we're
whales go
floating
left,
into the
Still pretty
so
cool, though.
whales float because we wrote float, maybe fly. Let's just try fly, and then we're almost out of time. So
And then I would submit this to gallery for sure.
yeah, fly from left to right. Let's just do one more quick one. And I want to thank everybody for watching Andrew and I play toss the prompt. Right.
Yeah, and Annette, and thank you to Annette for the suggestions for ideas.
Yes, and somebody else also, I think it was Nicole on LinkedIn. Also, yep, Nicole Nelson.
Yep.
Thank you for also contributing your votes. All right, almost done. See, it is pretty quick.
There we go.
It's almost finished processing.
There we go. Play. Some new creatures showed up.
Yes, we have some new creatures.
I like the first one though, because the new creatures are a little too abstract.
Yeah.
Right?
All right. Yeah, I like this one. I'm going to submit this to the gallery. It's still pretty cool.
Yeah, the first one's nice.
Yeah.
They
I
got
might go back and play with this prompt too.
They better feature that one.
Yeah,
This one with the
that's a good one.
whales.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sweet. We did it again.
Yeah, we created new worlds.
We created new worlds.
Yeah, pretty fun. I think it's a fun idea to
I like the prompt
collaborate.
back and forth. Right. Yeah. I like the live collaboration.
you know, it's kind of weird that, you couldn't originally hear the sound effects,
Right.
but as long as we uploaded the file into StreamYard, it could just fine. So
That happened to me when I was presenting for something at work, and I was playing something that was uploaded to a site where everybody submitted their submissions for a contest, and they couldn't hear the sound that we had put on our video, but we could hear it. Yeah. I don't know. I got to figure that out. But thank you all. You've been a wonderful audience. I know Andrew has some closing comments always.
Right. I wanted to share our links. So.
Oh, yeah. Hit us up.
Okay, great. So first there's comments here. Yeah. And that says, thank you both very much. Yes, thank you. Okay. So first is, let's see. So you can find Amybeth at learnadobe123.com, correct?
Yeah.
That's correct. Yep. Okay.
Yep.
And then on LinkedIn at Amybeth Menendez, 528-47812.
Yeah, I got to get that number off the edge of my.
It's weird that they do that to us,
Yeah.
I wanted to change my Gmail, and then someone had taken Drew Cav. I was like so frustrated. So.
Somebody told me how to take that off, the number. I'm going to have to follow through with that.
And then just to remind everyone, the recording will be posted at the top of the groups, and the recording itself is on YouTube. So consider subscribing for more Photoshop and Lightroom or Adobe Express and AI art, digital art focused live streams and tutorials on my YouTube at youtube.com/@DrewCav. That's youtube.com/@DrewCav. Or you can go to YouTube and just search for Drew Cav on YouTube. I was going to say follow me on Blue Sky, but I don't even go there too often myself. But
I don't know.
DrewCav.bsky social. But please do consider following me on Facebook. They keep teasing me. So facebook.com/Andrew.Kavanagh, where they will say I have 5 or 10 new followers, and then it'll go down 5 or 10. And they've been doing this for about a year now. So they love to tease me. So, and then you can also follow my business page. So come follow my digital artist Drew Cav page on Facebook, facebook.com/digital artist Drew. And consider joining the AI art and digital art group. I think it's about 76,000 members now, going on 77. And come join the Photoshop and Lightroom group, facebook.com/groups, the Photoshop and Lightroom group, 392,000 members on that one. So yeah, lots of energy going on in the groups on Facebook. So yes. So Annette says, thank you both very much. And Nicole says, so fun as always. Love watching these. Thank you both so much. Have an awesome weekend. Same to you. Thank you, Nicole.
Have a great weekend.
And Amybeth, while she's here, she's also in the social. She's on YouTube. Have a great weekend. Cool.
Oh.
Cute.
Have a great one.
Thank you so much everyone for watching. Thank you, Amybeth. It was great. And
always until the next one. Until the next one, right?
Yeah, the next one. And collaboration is the key. So we'll keep the collaboration.
Right. I love it.
Going.
All
So
right.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good one.
Have a great